Hello everyone, welcome to Vinnie's channel. Today I have a big surprise for you. We're looking at migrating to the UK as a teacher, and I have here my brother from another mother. He's my everything. Yeah, so my brother also is a product of what I always preach with regards to migrating to the UK as a teacher. So if you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe to Vinnie's channel and let's hit on it. So, welcome my brother. In fact,
thank you.
Attitude, that's what we do in Ghana. Alright, so lovely viewers. Today we're going to be talking about how my brother migrated to the UK via this teaching route. You know, I've been advocating this always on my channel that on Vinnie's channel, we talk about migrating to the UK, the entire process, step by step for every teacher outside of the UK who wants to take this route. So, without wasting much time, I have my little book here. Don't worry too much. I'm looking at my few questions to ask. So, to start with, my brother, we want to know you, your name, which country you came from, and the route, your subject area, a few things that you can tell us. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. My name is Solomon Asiedu. I'm from Ghana, and I migrated from Ghana to UK in last year, August 2024. 17th August, that's when I landed here in UK, and I came through the overseas route. Yeah.
Wow, yeah. That's so good. So, a quick question before we move on. I wanted to ask, how was your QTS journey? Did you apply directly to the school, to the TRA, the Teaching Regulatory Authority, for QTS directly, or did you school in the UK to get your QTS?
Oh no, actually I had all my education in Ghana. So like I said earlier, I applied with my qualifications from Ghana through the overseas route. I didn't have to school here in the UK.
Wow.
I didn't have to do the induction process and all that. Yeah. So everything was right from Ghana through to UK with the QTS.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So guys, this is to tell us that if you have your teaching qualification from back home, from whichever country in which you are, and then you qualify for the assessment only teaching route, which I use personally, and then my brother also utilized to get the QTS, you can easily get your qualified teacher status. And then after getting that, the journey begins from there. Yes. So if you have a degree for teaching in your country, your home country, and then your degree falls between the selected subject areas, you are good to go. The selected subjects.
Per my knowledge, I know about maths, I know about science.
And we are both maths teachers.
Yes, maths teachers. Very soon, like my school, like this, my trust will be going to Ghana, and they'll be interviewing for maths and science teachers. But from my director, he will also be interviewing some few others for computer science. So it's not as if it's only for math and science. Yeah, QTS is for math and science teachers, and it's very easy coming to the UK to work as maths
as well.
Yes, language teachers. That's French. But even with the other areas, you still have opportunity. There can be chance if you make effort, even though you will not be coming through the QTS route, but they lack they lack teachers in other fields. So if you try your luck and it works, yeah.
See guys, so as I have always been saying, there is no harm in trying.
Yeah, there's no harm in
There
trying.
is no harm, absolutely no harm in trying. You know, as my brother is saying, meaning that he knows about one or two people who have acquired or obtained job offers in the UK even without QTS.
Yeah. Yes. I came in August last year, as I said, and I came with some colleagues from Ghana, others from South Africa, and a number of them we're not having QTS. It's not a block if you're not having a QTS. It's not a block that you cannot come to UK to work as a professional. Yeah, you only need your professional knowledge, you need your qualifications, and that'll be all. You just have to start something and apply to schools, apply to work in the UK through agencies and
Wow.
websites, and who
It's
knows?
going
Yep.
to work.
Yeah.
Exactly. Who knows? Thank you, my brother, for giving us more insight into that. So, guys, you see, this journey to the UK as a teacher, it all boils back to hard work and um, perseverance.
Yeah.
Hard work and perseverance will take you there, because when I was actually starting my journey, I wasn't so sure. I really wasn't so sure. I was like, is this thing going to work? And what if I quit my work back home and it doesn't work for me? What is it going to be? It was a headache, actually. But all things being equal, when you arrive, you understand some of the things that I always say on the channel. It is all good. Okay, so we're going to get on to the next question. So I will be asking about, after getting your QTS, what did you do next?
I will answer that question, but I will go back to the QTS.
No problem. No problem.
My QTS was quite a miracle, yeah.
Wow.
From how I got it, because I remember on 14th February 2023 was when I applied my QTS. Yes, when you were celebrating Valentine's Day, that was when I applied for my QTS.
Wow.
So on 14th February 2023, I applied for QTS.
Wow.
On 23rd April, I received an email that my QTS has been declined.
Whoa.
Yeah, my application has been declined. So I even started applying for a new one, but the process didn't really go through. I was not very sure about it. I was like kind of giving up on the QTS thing. So miraculously on 8th October 2023, I was sent another email that my references have been contacted.
Wow.
And in 10 days time, that was on 18th October, I received the QTS. So
wow. So what really happened?
Now,
and then they were like, your QTS has been declined.
I don't know.
Seriously?
So now I still don't understand. So
wow.
I had the QTS on 18th October 2023. And that was when I started applying to schools. I started applying to find jobs through agencies and then through the website. And it wasn't easy, yeah. When you have to combine your work, go to work daily, and then come back home, stay overnight behind your laptop, and then be doing applications, and you don't have to work. You don't have to apply to just a single school, or you don't have to apply to just a single agency. Wow. You don't have to apply to a single website. You have to do it to a number of them, because you don't know where
the chance will come
where
from.
the chance is coming from. So it's not very, very easy.
Yes.
I remember there were nights that I didn't sleep at all. I would stay awake all night, and then
seriously,
at the morning I'll wake up. I'll get up and then go to work. It wasn't easy
myself, just to pitch in myself, when I was doing my application as a married woman with kids. You can imagine, not just one kid, 3 kids. Taking care of kids, making sure they go to school, doing everything a woman does, back home how it is now, and then combining that together with work. I teach maths, so you can imagine going to school, teaching maths, and then coming home and then sitting on this thing. My stew will be on fire and be burning. I'll be like, Charlie, let me off it and then complete. Seriously, yes.
It's not easy.
It's not easy at all. It's not easy at all. So when this thing about perseverance that I said, it really works. It pays off. It really pays off. Now, you mentioned one thing about the QTS. I've been having so many emails from my wonderful viewers complaining, oh, my QTS have been declined. What happened? Did I make any mistake? There are some basic things that you should utilize to acquire the QTS. So if there is a bit of an error with the information or the qualifications or the
information provided,
yes,
if there is any inconsistency anywhere,
yes, definitely they will be getting back to you about your QTS.
Not to cut you short, but there is one person I'm guiding through over the period, and she applied for the QTS more than a year. These days it takes very long, so more than a year. She had an email that she should provide a reference, and the reference will be contacted. And the email that she provided for the reference isn't a professional email. And that is now the block. So now it's been like 3 weeks now. They've not been able to contact the reference because she has been providing some emails, and the emails are not professional emails. So I think at my time, the email that I provided for my reference was just a Gmail account, and that was acceptable. But now there has been changes. So if the email you are providing for the person to be your reference is not a professional email, then
Thank you so much for adding that. That reminds me, I also have another client that was complaining about this same email thing. So I quickly told the guy to change that email and then contact his school, his school authorities for the actual school's email, which is the professional email. He utilized that, and last 3 days he informed me that he has forwarded that email. It has been accepted. He actually took a screenshot of the reply from TRA. I was so happy. And then all he had to do was to wait for the new email, which is the professional email, to wait for a response from TRA, which is the reference check-in. And then it came through within 3 days ago, and then he gave me all the screenshots. I was so happy. So guys, when applying for your QTS, for you to get all things done clearly and then faster, put in the relevant informations. Don't take it for granted. This is a qualification that you are gaining from another country. So put in all the qualifications that you have. Make sure the email you are using is a professional email from the institution in which you work. And I think this is going to,
on the part of the email, I think they access all the emails. They now access all the emails from GhanaHighSchool.com. So if you do not know the email address of your school, you check it from there. That is the email that QTS will accept. That is the only email.
Exactly.
They accept only one email from every school, and that is the email on the Ghana High School website. So you should get that email and then use it.
Those of us who are not from Ghana, who are not Ghanaians, maybe if you are in any other country apart from Ghana, Nigeria, Zimbabwe, South Africa, whichever country in which you are, when you are applying for your QTS, make sure you're using the professional email address from the school in which you work. That should be the best thing to do. Don't use any email at all to in your application for your QTS, because you will be facing this decline here and there.
So on the side, the agencies that I applied to Indeed, through my new term, and it even got to a time that I nearly gave up on the UK pursuit, and I was focusing on schools in Dubai and Saudi Arabia and those areas. I have forgotten one site I was using. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy.
No problem.
Yes.
Let me pitch in just a minute. So you mentioned some few websites, Indeed, My New Term, and Teaching Vacancies website as well. I used it. So with these websites, what do you actually do?
All right. So mostly you will start with them, and then you'll have to. Some of them will just ask you to upload your CV. Others to have a particular profile that you have to follow to input your CV. Yes, because they have a system of how you should have your CV. They have a format of how you should have your CV. So you will just follow the format and then fill in online your CV. Others too will ask you to just upload it, and then you take it on from there. You will use that CV that you have built on the site to be doing applications. Some are straightforward. Others too, you will have to, when you are applying to the school, some are straightforward, as I said. Others too, you have to be attaching your supporting statement of purpose.
You made mention about websites, and then for those websites, as my brother rightfully said, all you need to do is to register on the website with your CV and then your supporting statement if being asked, and then you utilize these informations about you to apply for jobs on the website. So after registering on the website, you just don't relax from there. Did you relax?
No.
So from there, you still need to be visiting that website on and on, checking for vacancies in your subject area, and then you apply to those vacancies. Now, when you this reminds me, when you were applying for vacancies, were you just applying for vacancies everywhere, or any vacancy at all? Myself, for one, I was looking out for vacancies that came with visa
with sponsorship.
Sponsorship.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes,
absolutely.
Since you are coming from overseas, you don't just apply to any vacancy at all.
No.
All the vacancies you would be applying for should be those ones that come with visa sponsorship.
Yeah.
You know, I once went all the way to apply to vacancies that do not have visa sponsorship. You know, most of the schools in the UK have the visa, the sponsorship license, and some also do not. And some, I don't know for what reason, they have the license to sponsor, but they keep it as a secret.
Yeah.
So when I was doing my application, you know the funny thing, I was actually channeling my application. I drafted a nice email, kind of an introductory email about myself, and then those vacancies that I felt like I was interested in, but I wasn't so sure whether they could sponsor me. I was channeling those emails to them directly, and then finding out through my email if they have the license to sponsor. I got some feedbacks from most schools that were like, oh, we could employ you, but unfortunately we don't have the license to sponsor. And some were so good to inform me that we have the license to sponsor, but looking at your we have another candidate in
that is it.
Yes.
Mostly most of them have the sponsorship, but they want people overseas who are already in the country. That is one other thing.
Yeah, that is one other thing. So this should tell us that we as a candidate, you are not just the only one. There are millions of people applying for that same job that you are applying for. So it's a lot, but God will see us through. So my brother, let's go back to
I also applied through agencies, Engage.
Wow.
Can I remember all of them? Let me just say Engage. But one that actually mine went through them was with Red Teachers.
Yay!
Red Teachers was my messiah in agency. Yeah, and they are my current agency that I have contracts with. Yeah.
Wow, that is so good. That is so good to know. So guys, Red Teachers that I mentioned, I don't know why I like these people so much. Don't worry, I'll contact them and ask them why they are not looking for me. So Red Teachers, remember my video that I made about Red Teachers visiting Ghana? Yes, they did, and then a whole lot of teachers. So my brother here is one of the products. All right, so we were looking at two ways, through websites and then through agencies.
Yeah.
Good. So both ways works perfectly. I also have colleagues who came into the UK through direct
applications. Yeah.
Yes, they applied directly to schools.
Yeah.
And then the schools contacted them, and then everything went on smoothly as if,
I did so too myself, applied to schools directly. But after doing it for some time, I stopped because unfortunately was too much for me. That's
word.
That is me. But it doesn't mean it didn't work for everyone.
That's
no,
word.
It worked for others, and it is still working for others. So nothing is stopping you. You can go for that. You can go for. I mean, you can go for all the three channels with agencies, with the website, and then with direct applications to schools. And who knows? Yeah.
Yeah, it works. All three ways works, depending on your chance. God works in mysterious ways. So one person's pathway could not be the same pathway you would. Yeah. After getting your a job offer from the agency, what happened next?
Okay, so even with the job, as I
Mm-hmm.
mentioned, Red Teachers was my messiah. But thanks to my sister, my friend, my colleague here, I worked with her back in
Yay!
Ghana in the same school. She,
Ah.
she didn't tell me that she was leaving. She got here before she told me, even though we were very close.
Don't
Anyway,
worry,
she
it's
has
part of
compensated
it.
me for that, so I'm forgiving her.
I've compensated huge money, huge stuff.
So when she got here, because she got her QTS before me, and she had um, already signed up to several agencies. She told me that Red Teachers have contacted her that they are coming to Ghana. So she sent me the email that they sent to her, and then I started applying. It was after about 2 days or something, and I saw that the same message has been posted into a group. Others embraced the message, and then others too thought maybe it was one of those flukes, so they didn't take it serious. I took it serious, and I started applying.
Wow.
Yeah, so I had to apply with my CV. I had to do a video content and an upload, and
Wow.
I went for the interview on third. That was on 3rd April. Yeah,
2024, yeah.
2024. Yeah, last
Wow.
year. And then just the day after, I had an email that I've been given the offer.
Oh.
So given the offer, you now have to start your process of coming. The school will give you the sponsorship, but you should understand this. The sponsorship doesn't mean the school is going to give you money to process your application for the visa. No, they are not going to give you money, but they are giving you this document which will make the processing of your visa very easy for you. Yes, so
Exactly.
I was given this sponsorship certificate, and I started the process, but I didn't pay money to anyone.
Wow.
Per your question, I didn't pay money to anyone,
Wow.
and
Wow.
I paid everything that I had to pay on my own. The school didn't pay anything for me. That is
Wow.
it. Yeah.
So basically, after getting a job offer, you start your visa application process, and then the visa application itself is when you get to pay any money, and even that it is for your application, your visa application. So you're not kind of paying any money to either the school or the agency for selecting you. No, there is nothing of that sort. Yes. And then in one of my videos, I actually mentioned that for the QTS application too, you don't even need to pay anything. This is to inform you that if you are dealing with anybody that is demanding money from you before they give you certificate of sponsorship with regards to this teaching route, my brother, my sister, please stay away. Stay away. Nobody should be taking money from you.
Penny to anyone.
Yes. Yeah. So, okay, let's move on to your visa application. So you paid for your own visa fee, and then one key thing, many people from back home have been comparing the teaching route to the care route, which is the nursing route. There is a little bit of difference when applying for your visa. Remember, as a teacher, you will be classed, or your category of visa application would be on a skilled worker. Yes. For others who come into the UK through the nursing route, they are also classed as a skilled worker, but they do not pay health surcharge, which is immigration health surcharge. Now, immigration health surcharge is an amount you pay depending on the number of years that you're going to stay.
Yeah, depending on the length of your visa.
Yes, the length of your visa. Very good, thank you. So that money is going straight to the UK government. Yeah, but people who are working in the health sector do not pay health surcharge. But any other skilled worker, you would be paying health surcharge. So these are the main two money that will be going out of your coffers, your visa application fee and then your immigration health surcharge, plus your miscellaneous, which is your flight ticket and yeah. So I think that is a good one. So my brother, during the visa application, what did you need? What documentations did you need? So let me even start. During my visa application,
your passport.
Yes. You need your own travel passport. You will need your police reports from your home country.
Yes.
You will need
and then you need tuberculosis
TB test, results. That is also very important. I made a video about this, guys.
Yeah.
Go to Vinnie's channel. You have a video on the documents you need for visa application. Go check that video out. It's actually, yes, I'll paste it on this and then go check it out. It's a must know. Yeah. And I have lots of videos as well explaining every little bit, guys. All right, so thank you so much, my brother.
Yeah.
Do you have any final advice for people back home? Any encouragements to people who are still applying for jobs, looking for jobs, people who have QTS and are almost tired?
I will only say this. I have this group that I joined on Telegram and also on WhatsApp, but I'm mostly silent. I don't normally contribute on the page, but these two groups on Telegram that I can see massive number of people from Ghana and then from Nigeria on the platform.
And
also,
my Telegram group as well.
Yeah, and on the WhatsApp group too. There are so many people there, and these are the groups that I found a lot of my information from.
Wow.
I was learning silently. Yes. So if you have any question, you can ask from these groups. I think she has shared in her previous video, so you can join those platforms and then learn so much about the QTS routes. Now note that you shouldn't be paying money to anyone, and then you should be confident about this. You shouldn't lack hope. It is very, very difficult, Jenny. I said no. Yeah, I have been through it myself, and I attest to it that it is very difficult. But you don't have to give up. You have to still continue working very hard, and you're going to make it. You're going to make
Perseverance.
it. Just persevere. Just be strong in this. Your time is going to come very soon. Yeah. You don't know when, but it will come. You just have to continue working. Yeah. Spend the night, kill your laptop, recharge it, and refuel yourself. You are going to make it. Yeah.
Thank you so much. It's a nice experience.
Yes, it's a nice experience, but we will come with another content of this video.
Yes, watch out for part 2.
This one, she incarcerated me. I didn't plan for this video, so
really?
We're coming with another one, which I will plan.
Okay, guys, so watch out for more videos from us, still on QTS route.
Yeah.
Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.